Welcome everyone, this is Stu from Dr. Drip Plumbing. We're in Randwick in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, and we've gone to a blocked drain that seems to be causing some ongoing problems. We're inside a garage, and that is a waste stack. It's only an 80mm cast iron stack, and at the base of it they're having a myriad of problems with tree roots getting in. The soil stack over to the right has the same problems because they join up underneath this concrete garage, which has only been recently put up or covered over, and yeah, basically it's going to be really hard to get to do a rerun or to dig it up. There's the base of it where you can see roots getting in there. There's roots going underneath where I'm standing, and there's also roots on the outside where it comes outside the wall and goes down towards the boundary trap. And there's the roots over in the corner for the soil stack. Soil just meaning for the nasty stuff coming from your toilet. So there's outside the garden bed that I'm going to have to dig through on this rainy day in Sydney. So I started digging up, and there's a drop sheet for all the stuff so we can make it easier for me to clean up later on. Basically I pulled out all the plants so we could replant them later, so they're stored over to the side. Basically that's me getting down to about 1 meter depth, and you can just see the pipe there underneath all that mud and sewer. It was a little bit disgusting, but that's a plumber's life. So I'm standing on it, and you can just see a root growth there that I've sort of started cutting out. There's the shovel up against it now, and that's growing into a crack in the pipe. So we're going to go beyond that to get to a good section of pipe when we go to renew this section. Yeah, that's it there. It was a bit nasty, but anyway, that's just one of the problems, so we'll continue on. So you've got to dig down and excavate around the pipe so you can get to a good section of it. So you've got to get basically almost to underneath it the whole way around where you want to get to. There's a junction going off underneath that IO. It's the old earthenware pipe that goes to the old gully outside. So we're going to replace all this section and then divert around the faulty section under the garage, so we don't have to basically dig up all the garage inside. Just took a quick look upstream to where the problem was. That should be flowing because there's a whole lot of sewer stored in the pipe upstream, and that's just trickling out because of the big ball of roots that's causing the problem just beyond that corner up there. So that's what it looks like, the mess. The reason why we're not digging up, it's cheaper for this customer. They chose to have it rerun because they didn't want this garage to be dug up. A premium in Sydney is storage space, and they've pretty much turned this garage into one big storage shed, so we had to move a lot of that stuff while we did the job as well. So this is the start of the job where we're actually renewing the pipework. The pipe you can see at the top is going to run off to the new overflow relief gully, and just underneath that, if you can see, there's the pipe that's going to continue up outside of the excavation and through a new core hole in the back of the garage. So that's the pipe work up there. We've put a gully in, we've put an inspection opening in and strapped it to the wall, and that bends through the actual garage through that core hole I was talking about a second ago. So back inside, we're going to continue on. So the cast iron has been cut out and removed, and just the roots have been pulled out of the way. I'm just showing you this. They didn't need to be removed like that because that whole section is going to be deleted. Yeah, it was quite nasty. There's some more of it there. The soil stack was just as bad, but anyway, we'll continue. So there's a new work coming through the wall and along and going up to join onto those stacks. A much cheaper alternative for our customer. We gave him a few options, and this was the cheapest, but it turned out it was going to be the best for everyone anyway, the quickest and the least amount of disruption to all the people in their sewers for the day. There I've put back all the spoil after bedding in the actual pipework with some blue metal and supporting it, and then just putting back in all the good soil, tossing out the rest and replanting as best I could. I am not a green thumb, in fact I'm a brown thumb, but I did my best and it looked alright at the end of the day. Over in the distance you can see the inspection opening ready for future maintenance and cleaning, and the next one will show you just the top of the overflow relief gully just inside that garden bed, so that you can discharge inside the garden bed and not down the footpath. So that's the result, the end result, everything cleaned up and hosed down. Job done, customer happy in Randwick in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. Thanks, have a great day.